Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And starting this one, Martin Perez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Arise takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 2, Connor Joe.
And now the first baseman, Connor Joe. Two outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Joey Bart now. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second here with 2 away. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Kicks and fires. And another ball. The pitch. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What should we keep an eye on here?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And it's second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Manny.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Jackson Merrill.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Xander Bogaerts up next. And the righty deals. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The second baseman.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's down.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Righty delivers. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And another ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. The throw in. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score in the earth. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. All tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park. Top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian De La Cruz.
Ball 2.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. On the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Yasmani.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the second. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Got it by him for the K.
Batting eighth,
and now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano. Just missed. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Next pitch is outside. 3-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies. Not in time. It's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
1 out, runner at second. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
Left-hand batter waits. That one is absolutely belted. Looks like extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and a 2-1 ball game now. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Profar climbs in on that left side. It's hit, but he hangs on for strike 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be number 19. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Now batting,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Base knock right field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Ryan Reynolds here. Kiner-Falefa dives back in.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Kim with the throw to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
At the plate, Connor Joe. So the tying run at second. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates 1. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Jake Cronenworth. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now Machado up here. So when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Second baseman.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Diego, and the batter now, Joey Bart.
Joey Ball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground. Machado throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The 1-1. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Jackson Merrill digs in now. Merrill, he's been much better on the road than here at Petco Park this year. On the ground to short, Connor Falefa tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
David Peralta at the plate. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And another ball. That to right. A dive, and he can't haul it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
One down. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Man at second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and the count is filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a pitch. In the air, left side. Reynolds gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Arraez.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arraez stands in. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. Whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Pirates 1. We go to the top of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Payoff pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Peralta falls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher
Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
Merrill pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
now batting, the second baseman.
Last chance now for the Pirates. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 19. And now the lefty. And it is 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And they'll do it again. Ball game.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.